Well, we're still at the Great Western Steam Up. It was American, but it was the Western.
The Great Nevada Steam Up.
The Great Nevada Steam Up. We ran into some really fun people here, and we just thought we'd touch bases with that again. And also, since it's our anniversary today, we just want to get a show up quickly and
go do some fun things.
So while you guys are watching this, we're going to be off having cake. Now this is, of course, the Eureka and Palisade number 4, the Eureka, Dan Markoff's engine. And we've known Dan for a long, long time.
We sure have. And this, with all due respect, is my most favorite locomotive. Favorite of all time.
I think, if I had to put it, well, mine changes from day to day. But this one reaches the top of the list half the time.
Yeah.
It's just such a neat engine. And the fact that he was able to completely restore it after it burned up in a fire in his backyard.
That's where I think I fell in love with it, was that whole story.
Yeah, that he hauled it to his backyard. Eventually he built a shed around it. And then completely restored this guy in his backyard, just in a regular subdivision there in Las Vegas. And this is Ed Dickens.
Right.
Now, he's restored a couple of locomotives, too.
Not in his backyard.
Not in his backyard.
But almost.
Also a Herculean task, but he has restored 2 locomotives, which are the Union Pacific Steam Program, 844 and 4014, the big boy. And he does have the advantage that he didn't have to do that in his backyard. He actually has a shop that was a steam shop where they actually maintained these steam locomotives back in the 1930s and 40s, because you couldn't do what we're seeing here in your backyard.
Well, you could try. You'd probably be met with opposition.
Look what it takes just to turn a wrench.
Yes.
On a big boy.
Good grief.
And never mind that the locomotive itself weighs in at 1.25 million pounds. So everything about this project is just huge. But he fortunately has, I think, like 12 people who are just awesome people helping restore these locomotives, and again, the proper facilities. And there's the net result right there.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, every time I see, and he just got back.
Yes.
He took this guy down to Denver on Thursday.
Right.
And back up on Friday. So they're just barely back from yet another excursion with this locomotive.
Oh, I just get emotional looking at it.
Oh, it's again, it's all American. All of these engines. This is, to me, what America is all about.
Well, it is. This one here is just it's my childhood, because I always wanted a train just like that when I was a little girl.
And that was always my favorite. Yeah. As a kid, was the 1870s vintage trains. That was absolutely far and away my favorite locomotives. Were the locomotives from that era. And then, well, I guess I was probably like 14 when I discovered the big boy.
Right.
And suddenly that was my favorite engine.
Yes.
And so it's been back and forth and back, and I couldn't even tell you from one day to the next. Oh, this is John.
John?
From TSG Multimedia.
Ah.
He's got a really neat YouTube channel, and he was there filming, and he puts stuff up all the time. He's got a podcast and a live feed, and he does a lot of fun things.
What would I say?
What are you doing?
Hi,
You're making a video.
Hi, I'm John. I'm making a video here today for TSG Multimedia. Dale's a cool guy, but I never see him sometimes. But Karen's cool too, and I sound like I've been drinking, but I really haven't. No, seriously.
No, it's a good channel, TSG.
Yeah, we're here making a video about the Great Western Steam Up event. And the video is going to have a lot of sort of behind the scenes stuff with the crews here.
Yeah.
I spent all morning talking to crews and talking to other attendees of the event. And I don't know how long the video is going to be at this point, but it's going to be really good.
Well, it'll be on YouTube, so it'll be forever.
It'll be on
That's
YouTube.
How long it's going to be. It's going to be up there forever.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
So we're trying to also perfect the fine art of screwing around, but I think we have some catching up to do with Dale and Karen.
We do a lot of screwing around.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, but
Well, I love your channel.
thank you.
We've joined on there just once on the live feed.
That's right. I
But
remember.
it literally took me an hour to figure out how to connect. So I'm not all that tech savvy.
It's okay.
But we got on there finally
We got
toward
on
the
there.
end. Yeah. So that was fun.
Yes.
And this is Shane Jackman, and this is his model railroad.
Yes, I would like one like that too.
He's been a subscriber on the channel forever, and it was just fun. We ran into him at the event. You can see that he's an SP fan.
Right, and who isn't, right?
And who is it? Who doesn't love the daylight?
Oh, man.
He and his wife are big train fans,
Yes.
and that's easy to understand.
Right.
But it was fun running into them at the show, and they shared their pictures.
Yes.
And we've been using them in several of the shows because he sent us a whole bunch of stills that he took while he was there at the show. And we're very grateful for his help because he took
absolutely.
a bunch of just really, really fun photographs.
Right.
And video.
Yes.
So anyway, I think like half of the fun of going to these events is running into our friends.
Oh, no kidding.
The people are what make it. It wouldn't be very fun to attend an event like this if it was just steam locomotives sitting there.
Right. I just get a charge out of everybody and their reaction.
Oh, we just have a lot of fun with our friends here. And now that we're back, we're working on the model railroad again.
At least we can work mostly inside with as hot as it
It's
is.
so hot. Now, we've also turned on channel memberships.
Yes.
Because Google has been saying you really need to start doing channel memberships, so we've activated that. So you'll see a join button if you look on the front page, and we're going to be putting up daily posts on progress on the railroad there in the membership area. But that's all that amounts to. But you might look into that if you want to, because that'd be really fun for us. Anyway, pretty soon we will be getting up another show on progress on the Garden Railroad as it has finally found its way from inside the building to outside the building.
And there it goes.
And there it goes. So anyway, if you're not a subscriber, do subscribe by clicking on the blue button coming up just about now.
There it is.
Well, we're not sure how you found this video on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring, and we will see you here on Sunday with some more Sunday stuff.
Yes.
See ya.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.